Oprichnik was the term given to a member of the Oprichnina, an organization established by Tsar Ivan the Terrible to govern a division of Russia from 1565 to 1572. Some scholars believe that Ivan's second wife, the Circassian Maria Temryukovna, first had the idea of forming the organization. This theory comes from Heinrich von Staden, a German Oprichnik. Maria Temryukovna's brother also became a leading Oprichnik. The Oprichniki were required to swear an oath of allegiance. "I swear to be true to the Lord, Grand Prince, and his realm, to the young Grand Princes, and to the Grand Princess, and not to maintain silence about any evil that I may know or have heard or may hear which is being contemplated against the Tsar, his realms, the young princes or the Tsaritsa. I swear also not to eat or drink with the Zemschina, and not to have anything in common with them. On this I kiss the cross." Description: Modern theories suggest that the motivating purpose for the organization and existence of the Oprichniki was to suppress people or groups opposed to the Tsar. Known to ride black horses and led by Ivan himself, the group was known to terrorize civilian populations. Sometimes called the Tsar's dogs, because of their actions and blind loyalty, they dressed in black garb, similar to a monastic habit, bearing the insignia of a severed dog's head and a broom. The dog's head was also symbolic of nipping at the heels of the Tsar's enemies. The Oprichniki were ordered to execute anyone disloyal to Ivan and used various methods of torture to do so, including tying each limb to a different horse and riding in opposite directions, death by boiling, impalement, and roasting victims tied to poles over an open fire. When Ivan declared himself the Hand of God, he selected 300 of the Oprichniki to be his personal brotherhood, and live in his castle at Alexandrovskaya Sloboda near Vladimir. At 4 a.m., these select Oprichniki attended a sermon given by Ivan, then performed the day's ritual executions. The Oprichniki sought to lead an externally ascetic lifestyle, like the monks they emulated, but it was punctuated by acts of cruelty and debauchery. Ivan sang while his Oprichniki ate, eating only when they had finished. At 9 p.m., he went to bed, listening to stories told by 3 blind men. In the Novgorod incident, the Oprichniks killed an estimated 1,500 big people, although the actual number of victims is unknown. By 1572, the Oprichnik had become a destabilizing force and were disbanded by Ivan. It became a capital offense to say or discuss Oprichnina. Appearances in modern media. The Oprichnik is an opera by Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky, based on the drama The Oprichniks written by Ivan Lazhchnikov. Oprichniki Maluta Skuratov, Alexei Basmanov and his son Fyodor Basmanov are main characters in Ivan the Terrible, a classic historical epic film directed by Sergei Eisenstein. The Oprichniki appear as a unique Russian unit in Ensemble Studios' Age of Empires 3, which is specifically good at killing villagers and burning buildings. The song Dog and Broom on Argoslant's Hornets of the Pogrom album focuses specifically on the Oprichniki, and makes reference to their actions during the 1517 Novgorod massacre. The 12 Wallachian mercenaries in the 2009 novel 12 by Jasper Kent are named after the original Oprichniki, but are not directly connected to them. Author W. E. B. Griffin's novel Black Ops claims as a plot point that all subsequent Russian secret police agencies such as the SVR are descendants of the Oprichniki. The novel Day of the Oprichnik by Vladimir Sorokin imagines the return of the Oprichniki in a futuristic theocratic Russia. The Oprichniki appear in Tsar, a 2009 Russian drama film directed by Pavel Lungin. Latter-day Oprichniki appear in Erich Flint's 1636, The Kremlin Games. References